over there? Is there volume on that one? Oh wait, we got, okay, test. Oh, hold on. Did that volume come back now? Okay, we can hear me. Wait a minute. Okay, let me get a double check as I turn one off and turn another back on. So you can hear me on this one now, all right? Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Test. Okay, good. Okay, good. Yes, we got the audio back. Now let's get the video. Let's get the video. Jason is lighting a really big firework. Okay, here we go. Let's go with one more refresh of the subcam. I think it's my my CPU again. So let's wait just a second here. Alrighty, good. All right, what's up, y'all? It's gonna be slow motion for just a minute while the video gets stabilized there, if it does. But happy Saturday morning live. Hey. Okay, there we go. Let's just go and get a little sip of coffee. I'm gonna go back over the comments while that's working itself out. Yeah. Well, you know, we're at home today, so that's making it. I've never, except maybe once, streamed live, and I don't know how this is going to work out. It may. I don't know what we're going to do here. We're going to try our best, right? We have to fight this video problem even when we're at the shop. It's totally frozen. Totally frozen. Reconnect. Okay, let me stop poking at buttons there, because the processor, I think, on the computer just needs to let's go to the other camera and see if it's still okay. Of course, we don't know because he's not moving very much. Let's go. There we go. Frozen completely, looks like there. Yep, sweet. I love tech problems. I love tech. Okay, there it changed. So we don't know. There's Jack being unashamedly a dog. I'll go. That's Jax. What you doing over there, good boy? He's got stomach issues, so his stomach's gonna growl every so often. Let me turn this up a bit. Okay, all right, okay, we're good. I said we were good on audio, so go ahead and refresh his camera too, just in case. Cats are outside. They're outside cats. Here in a minute, I'll move the camera, peek out there. They're just laying on the table right now. You can't see his face, but he's actually looking at me. Wish I could turn that camera without him getting up. You can't tell if it's lag or a lazy dog. Yeah. There we go. He is he's thoroughly confused about today for sure. Ain't that right, Jax? So that is our dual cam today. Cam working. Yay. Okay, let me go back over the comments. He's plopped back down. That is what he's doing today. He's really, I think, tripping out over me being at home. The other one, so that's his spot. Like, he lays there. He lays there all the time. So he's the other ones don't really come into that spot. I'm gonna have to egg them to go over there if I can without them knocking the camera over. It's the fun thing about German Shepherds is their tail. Reconnect. Thank you. Okay, let's try that camera back again now. What is up? I didn't really want to officially start this until we got a good video feed, and that is we're still lagging. Yeah, still frozen there. Sweet. Nothing but the best. Nothing but the best for y'all. Yeah, it's catching up. I think it's catching up. Main cam's working a little bit better. As soon as I see my voice sync up a little bit quicker over there, I think we're going to be doing it. I know what it is. Dang it. I know somebody probably said it, but check it out. Wait. Yes, we have the lock force light. That was the whole problem, right? I should have paid attention to y'all. When y'all were saying, turn the lock force light on. That'll help. Yes. We need a status check on Ollie. Ollie, I don't know where Ollie went. He is, I'm going to have to actually pick him up and bring him and plop him in front of the camera just so that he can run back out of there. Because he's a little, you know what, when it comes to cameras or anything like that. Cal plans on knocking on Jason's door to ask him to make a key. So what I really wanted to do, but it was one of those things where I really couldn't do it. Let me switch over to this. I want to check on something here. We're gonna try it now that we've got us more of a stabilized stream. Let's okay, yeah. So this. So I guess I gotta go ahead and broach this subject. Y'all never see me wearing, for the most part, things on my shirt because it's political and everything else. You can't in business. You really can't take sides on anything like that. However, I'm obviously at home today, so I don't have to worry about that. But we do have a fair number of Hufflepuffs, a couple of Slytherins, and at least one Ravenclaw in our area in the shop who would be wildly offended. So I can't wear this type of stuff at work. Got to be careful. Got to be very, very careful when you're proclaiming allegiance. Even though I'm doing it live right now, but that I'm not at work, and I don't have to wear a mask. That's the good thing about it. Don't have to wear a mask, which is good. Yes. I'm gonna go back over these comments real quick just to see who is here. Say hey to everybody because obviously we have no customers coming in today. Obviously we don't have to fight about parking and yell at people. Good morning, Night Owl, Gumby, Starry Lock, Hooligan. The scroll chat's already gone too far to really keep up, but Rune and everybody else who was here before who I missed. Mr. Hooligan, July already. I'm still stuck in March. And this year's been so weird, right? It's already half the year's over, and we actually have a. I don't know how this is going. I'm trying a number of different things. In fact, I have this fancy new light here. Watch this. Hold on. Oh, I can go a little blue right there. So let's see how that looks. I'm just testing out the shades. Did it change color? Did it change anything? Give me a nice diffuser light here. Let's see how it looks. Yeah, that changes a little bit. And we've got the yellowy color there. I know that's probably going to be way too yellow. Way too yellow. Come on, pop up on my screen, and then we'll switch back to the different color. I figured even if I couldn't use this thing, I could give it to Kim for a... Yeah, that makes me look sunburnt, doesn't it? Okay, we'll go back to normal. We'll go back to normal. Yes, so I didn't say hey to everybody. Real Tater, Mike Zumba, welcome to Saturday Morning Live. Thanks for joining in. Dee Dee, what's up, Chef Mel? Dons, you were still up. Thanks for staying up for us. Pete, what's going on? Hi, Pete. Bye, Pete. Who's gonna give? Why am I getting detention? I don't want detention. What's up, HKS? How's it going? Is it summer up there in the north for you guys? Is it getting hot up there? Hot as heck. Who else is in here? I said, okay, audio issue. There's where we started up. Yeah, man, that was a horrible startup, wasn't it? Fred, what's going on? Wallers, good morning. Yes, happy 4th of July, everybody, or happy Independence Day, whichever section of the world you are sitting in right now. That just depends. Actually, happy July 5th to you, Dons. Anthony, what's up? Wes, good morning. How are you doing? Did you make it? Did y'all make it past last night's frivolities? I hope you did. Hope you did. No video. Okay, so everybody was saying, everybody helping me out here with, with the video and audio. Sounds like heavy rain on a tin roof. You know, that's the fun thing. Yeah, I probably need to go. Y'all hear that? Y'all hear the washing machine, don't you? Hold on, let me go. Let's bounce over. Let's see if we can do this. Oh, okay, there we go. Yep, he's doing good over there. If I was a professional at-home live streamer, I would know to shut the door to the laundry room before I started streaming. What's up, CO? Steam Gadget, good morning. Denby, Locksmiths, what's going on? Lockpicking electrician, how are you today? Okay, so Chris, I saw Chris Sprayberry, what's up? Internet, yeah, y'all all have to have a mask on. Everybody put your mask on, since I don't have to wear one. What's up, Bill Bacardi? How's it going with you? Terry Lewis, good morning. Paul, what's up? Did I say Paul? Hey, Peter Fox, what's up? Still a bit low on audio. Let me catch up totally here. Barber call while you're fixing. He would like you to call him back. You like that? I know, right? What's up, Super Mario? Okay. We'll check in on Jax every so often. Okay, let me get down to the bottom of the comments. Oh, y'all are talking too much. Hold on. I'm back. Zoom. Zoom. I thought about doing that Zoom thing a little bit more. Lock Sportscast. What's up? The Lock Sportscast. We're gonna have to check out his channel, y'all. I'm not into sports or lock sports, so. But some of you guys are, so. I'm not in sports or really lock sport. In fact, we don't have a single actual lock out here. I do have a little bit of Jason Reed's material, but I don't know if I'm going to get to it. We do have, long hair, don't care type thing, and then we have some content that I was able to load in. So we're just going to talk for a little bit. Got my coffee here. Yeah, don't have my cold coffee though. My air in my work truck is broken, says that dude is for real. Well, mine's not broken, but it makes my truck run really bad, like really hard, so I don't run it. And that's just not fun in Mississippi. At least I've got a door between the laundry room, yeah. Y'all can probably hear Jack's stomach rumbling over there. How do you tag somebody? You think you put just Et in front of it? I don't know. Where's Kim? Kim's hiding. She knows better. We're going to drag her out here in a little bit. Warclaw, what is up? Proud to be an American. Yes, proud to be. It's a great country, even with problems. Every country has problems. What about Quidditch? Well, I'm not really part of any Quidditch teams, so I've never had a chance to play Quidditch. We've been interesting to a Saturday morning live from the van. Yeah, that would be, you'd have to be running off of your LTE service, and our LTE service is not great for live for sure. I know that for a fact. Eaton, is it Eaton? Mr. Lefleur? Oh, Lefleur. I said Lefleur because we actually have a Lefleur Bluff State Park here in town, and that kind of looks like, but I know it's probably Lefleur. What's up, Eaton? That's Issa running around in the background. Come here, Iss. Come knock the camera over. No, what do you... Okay, everybody just left. Oh, I know why. Because Mama came in the room. What's up, Mama?
Hey.
Hey.
You got a lot of wires on the floor.
Yeah. Yeah, watch where you're stepping. You can come over onto this side. You're over here. Hi, what's up? You got hey.
Hi, guys.
What's up? There's Kim.
Hi.
She's never on live, so.
No, not really. Oh, look, here.
There we go. Oh, what's up? She's going to join us.
Only for a minute.
Only for a minute. Let's see. Make sure she's framed right. What's up? Yeah, there you go. I can't really move that camera too easily, so let's yeah, actually I can move it. If I reach over here and very carefully turn the camera a little bit, I think we'll be able to do it. There we go. I've still got the lock force symbol on there.
It's so complicated.
Come here, babe.
Oh, well,
Kim's never been on a live before, so.
Oh, that's not true.
James says happy for. Here's the comments over here. We can put them up right there too.
Oh. Well, yeah.
Let me scroll down here. Hold up. Oh, wait.
Have they met all the puppies?
They met Jax until he moved.
Yeah. That's kind of rude, Jack.
You could have brought Ollie, but
Ollie.
I'm not trying to frame my wife. Yeah, well, technically, yeah, it was. So there we go. That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
Good framing.
Yeah.
Bill Bacardi got his Lock Force sticker.
Yeah.
Actually, he got his Lake Force sticker.
Huh?
His Lake Force sticker.
Well.
Bill Bacardi got a special Lake Force sticker, y'all.
Mm.
It's the Lock Force dude on the lake. That's the next one.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
Dang that autocorrect. Put puppy up on the table. Oh Lord, she's going to get the dog. She's going to get Ollie.
Oh, he looks terrified.
No, he already looks terrified. He's like, what in the heck?
I think he thinks he's scared of it.
Kim is responsible for the shipping of the stickers, by the way. So if you have received your Lock Force sticker, we did have one batch go out. He's like, what the heck? What the heck are y'all doing?
Guys.
What the heck?
He's sort of freshly, well, it's been a few weeks. He needs to go in for a touch-up. But this is the Ollie dude. He is not impressed.
Mm-hmm.
There he is.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I can see.
There we go. There's Ollie. Puppy.
Yeah, he's
Dorito.
Yes.
We call him a burrito.
He is our official burrito.
Burrito.
Sometimes he's a chimichanga. It really just kind of depends.
Burrito.
But yeah, he's a big fatty.
And
Oh, here's Gillis.
You can't see, but I've got a German Shepherd nose in my lap now.
All right,
so.
Ollie. Okay.
All right. Yeah, he's
Hey, leave him alone.
Yeah,
Come here,
Caesar's.
Come here. Oh, okay. Oh, gosh. Yeah, okay. You want to say hi? There's
That's the idiot.
Oh, gosh. Okay, that's enough. Jack,
the dangers of broadcasting at home.
Yeah, Jack, you wish you could do that.
Yeah, Ollie is not a fan of much of anything besides what he wants to do.
Yes, Jack, stop. Go. I pet
Terry
you.
Lewis said thanks for the decal.
You're welcome. Huh. I don't know. Most people look at Ollie and kind of figure they don't really know what to think of him, so, you know. Cute is not one of the words he's ever been described as.
No, I was just looking. We got our one dude here. Thanks, Thumb Downer, for being here.
I'd love to know who the thumb downer is.
And see, there's that right there.
What's that?
How many? Tells you how many.
Hey, I could have pushed the danger button.
You could have. You missed your chance to push the danger button.
I'm
got
so upset.
the one that was on subcam over there is currently in my lap right now. So the fireworks freak him out, and he's been freaked out for Steam
His
Gadget
entire
has
life.
Yeah, his entire life. He's just a big puppy. Steam Gadget has a lab named Sprocky. Sprocky.
Now, we have a Jack, and I will fully admit it was because of Jack Teller. Sons.
Who? Oh, yeah.
Sons of Anarchy. Oh, gosh. I missed that show. So, yeah. What?
I was talking about Voldemort. Speaking of Harry Potter.
You know who Voldemort actually is, right?
It
would be just like him to do it.
Yeah.
Just because he's a little...
Okay.
Anyway.
It's humorous. It's just humorous. Now.
Huge pup. Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah, last time we weighed Jack, he was up to 140. I think he's probably floating around 130 now, actually. And he won't get out of my lap. Go lay down, Jack, man.
No.
Go lay down, good boy.
He keeps pushing me, so...
Go over there and get your spot, and
No,
we'll get you your camera back.
I'm sorry, you can't jump up in my lap. You're too big. I see you though. Oh, I have all in here. He went from you to me.
Mm-hmm. Now he's in her lap, so.
Yep.
All right, Bill. Happy 4th of July to you. Thanks for stopping in. We're going to go over a little content here. Oh, well, anybody?
Oh, yeah. Jack says pet me, and I'm going to go do what it is I do on Saturdays very quietly. So it was really good to see you guys. Happy 4th of July. I don't do that on 4th of July, and I don't do it during the on
We'll
Saturdays.
take an intermission. We'll take an intermission.
Okay.
I do look a little red in that light, though.
Yeah. It might
Like-
have something to do with the
we-
Gryffindor. I offered to do
Oh,
a
that's
lightning bolt. He didn't. He didn't take me up. Wow. Okay.
It's like a suntan.
You want some sunscreen?
I'm all right.
Okay. Well. Yeah, guys. So anyway, happy 4th of July, and enjoy yourselves. Be safe. Be happy, and bye.
Do whatever you want. Even if you don't celebrate 4th of July.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
So yeah. Okay. Bye bye.
Because I think there's more than a handful of people here that live in the area we succeeded from, right? It's the whole Independence Day part of it.
I'm staying quiet, man.
Go lay down, Jay, man. Go get back in your camera. Okay, there we go. Yep. No. All right, good boy. Good boy, your camera's a little low, but the shop looks nice. I know the floor is so clean. I'm barefoot. I'm never barefoot on a Saturday. And I'm only barefoot because I left my soft shoes at the shop because when I say soft, like little loafer things. Because Saturday after live, I came home and the grill kicked up and hit me in the foot, and bruised the heck out of my foot. So for the past 4 days,
He's been crippled.
I've been crippled. I've been crippled because of that stupid thing.
But y'all, it was in the worst spot, like right in the arch, black and blue. You know, whenever you take a step, you have no choice but to feel the pain.
Yeah,
The
especially
pain.
wearing work boots. That was horrible, having to wear work boots. So you can't really wear boots when you smash the side of your foot in.
Hey, so did you tell him that this is like a completely redone dining room? You should have put it up like before picture up.
Yeah, I don't have one here, but yeah, Kim's been doing painting back here. This used to be an ugly wallpaper, floral, just a blue pattern. And she's proud of her. We're all proud of her paint work. She did such a good job painting. Still going on. We got to paint everything else in here now because of that. One thing led to another. Now we're freaking repainting the whole house, seems like. But otherwise, we'd have
It's a long time coming.
We'd have a really busy background in the back.
Whew. I'd tell you to pick a different spot if that were the case.
Yeah, I'd have to do a. Yeah, actually, she painted over the wallpaper. If you look at it from an angle, oh, there goes. Thanks for knocking the camera over. If you look at it from an angle, you can kind of see some seams, but we had to coat it many times, and you can still see the seams. So we're going to go back over. There is something that Mr. West, dang it, West, sent me, and I forgot to keep pointing it out. He made the lock force dude, made him clear. Okay, now the camera's out of position, so hold on, let me go over here. It says we're going to make lock force coloring books, right? Is that what that's for, Wes? I've tried to play around with it, but like iPhone programs are not great for that. So, he was. I think you were trying to make it the holographic sticker, and then when I invert it, I just don't know how to use that other than like fill it in. Like we'll do the lock force coloring book, right? Oh, how's it go? I should know this. It's a Lock Force coloring book. The Lock Force action figures. The Lock Force. Name that movie. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The Lock Force. Shoot, my mind went blank. Cups and mugs. Somebody knows what I'm talking about there. Happy 4th, Dave. Critter Inkscape. Oh, I hope that doesn't beep. Oh, and anyway, that's Spaceballs. Like, you know, Spaceballs. Lock Force the breakfast cereal. Locksmith. Up there you go. Peter got it. Lock Force the breakfast cereal. That'd be pretty funny. All right, let's get rid of that. You know, and I don't remember really what I brought up last week in live, like what content I brought up. Did I bring up the thing with the girl with the garter belt with the lock? This thing. Did I bring this up? I can't remember because I can't remember. Did I bring that up? Did we talk about that? Because I left it all in my folder, and as I was deleting, I was like, yeah, I don't think we talked about that. I can't remember talking about it. No, we didn't talk about that. Wait, Wes, you weren't even here. So this has been floating around. I've been tagged. No, I haven't been tagged dozens of times, but literally, y'all, I just got to point this out. This is never, ever going to happen to you. So anybody that has wild delusions of this happening because they know how to pick locks, I can assure you that female will be replaced with a 400-pound guy. Yep, that's exactly what will happen. If it happens to you, that female will be a 400-pound guy. It's just how it is. And also, at the end, Locksmith saved today at the end of the movie. Yeah, I was on Twitter and it's been on Reddit and all that. I've actually got another Reddit thing, but another one of the things I had, you know, when your Facebook memories pop up. This was my work vehicle for a while. I don't know if you've ever ridden in one of these, but this was my work vehicle. It popped up in, you know, one of my not Facebook memories. It may have been Facebook memories, but we had 2 of these at a camp that I used to work at, and the camp's been sold since then. And actually, I'm no longer under really obligation to not talk about anything. But yeah, it was a cargo container camp, and this was one of the 2 work vehicles that we used down there. There were 2, just alike, same year. One was red, one was orange, and they're razors. So like literally, they're 4-wheelers, go-karts that can go like 100 miles an hour. In fact, I've got the speedometer has up to 120 on it, and they are fun to ride on. I'll put it that way. But we did everything with those. I'd actually move 4x8 sheets of plywood around camp by putting it on top of the roll cage and like strapping it down. Hope it never happens. Looks like a lawsuit. Yeah. What's up, Womy Root? Good morning, Pin Cushion. What's up? How to walk out. Carl was wearing a baby doll. I've had night robes. Yes, I've had night robes on like attic, on second floor balcony doors. That's one I'll never forget. So no, the only thing I needed, this was padlocks was the deal on the camp. That's mainly what I did was I cut cargo containers, you know, box, like the big 40-foot ones. And we would cut doors in them with thingy and install steel doors in the sides of them, steel walk-through, like commercial steel doors. And we did that with like 4, 5, 1, 2, and then that one, 3, 4. We did 5 doors total. And yeah. I was hoping to try to take off with it. If you got going, and those things are wildly dangerous because we had a gravel road that had an incline, and I was pushing the limits of it when I'd get bored up there when I was done working because I'd like spend the night. We had trailers down there, and I had one of the trailers. And when I'd get bored and go out on patrol. It was you'd get bored, so you'd like, okay, how fast can I get this thing up and around that curve on this gravel road? And 60, 65, 70 miles an hour, being this high off the ground, yeah, it was fun. But we pretty much abused those things. We hung barbed wire fencing around the top. We put fencing all around the perimeter on top. So if you can imagine the 18-wheeler sitting on the ground, or 18-wheeler cargo container sitting on the ground, and then we had 8-foot chain link fence poles, right, and on top of it, on the edge, on the outskirts. And then on top of that, we had the angled in with the barbed wire, three-row barbed wire. And yeah, that was fun putting that all up. So this is one of the last things that was in last week's that I didn't talk about. And oh, there I go. I'm just disappeared.
It was disconnected.
What was disconnected?
Your phone.
No, it's there.
Yeah, I just reconnected it.
Oh, Jax is back. What you doing down there, good boy? Okay, let's go back to the regular screen. So, has anybody bought a new pen kit lately? Because I saw this image. I don't know where I saw it. Where is the battery? Okay, this pen kit. And then this is a picture of mine. Let's move this one down. It's old. Okay. So it looks like, I mean, is this how all new pen kits come? We got Sergeant Weiser, Kwikset, Schlage, Yale, Arrow, Westlock, Corbin, Russman, Corbin. Is that how they all come now? I mean, look at all that wasted space. Is that how they? Mine looks like the first. So, okay, so compared to that one, we have all the Corbins over here on the left-hand side. We've got like Lori, which I never really use Lori pen spacing anyway. Honestly, you don't use a whole lot of these in practice because Yale's there. They took out Ilko, Lockwood, obviously. Took that in. Is Arrow? Did they take Arrow out? They took. No, they got Arrow there. So, we're only missing really one of the Westlocks they took. They took two. Yeah, that's a lot of wasted space on the bottom. I agree with those two Westlocks on the bottom of mine right there. Then they took Lori away and Seagal away, which probably wouldn't be great for New York locksmiths. I don't know, Night Owl. You'll still see a lot of Seagal. So it only makes sense that, since they took Dexter away too. Because, of course, Dexter now is Schlager Yale. But it seems like they could have squeezed in. Looking back on this new one, because, again, I hadn't bought a new pen kit in a while. But they got some big old gaps there. They could have squeezed one more in. I don't know what it would have been, but... Okay, so, and that was it for last week's that I missed. You have tons of Seagal. I know, so y'all are probably mad that they took Seagal away. Looks like what I've seen about a COK one. COK has their own branded pen kit. Arrow chart for 05 on these is different from master pens versus specialty products. We've caught a couple of issues. The Lab Mini, somebody mentioned earlier that the Lab Mini Yeah, the Lab Mini was like, it's either wrong, it's like something was wrong with the number 6 cut for the quick set. Probably trying to make it easier to read. Yeah, that's probably what it is. Big gap's probably easier for the pin. Night Owl was mad that they took it off. Yeah, imagine up in areas like that. That was kind of rude. I guess you had to just glue one over. Found a new sticker for the inside. Yeah, I wish they'd pull some of their files out. I mean, how hard would it be for Lab to just say, hey, we're never going to use this anymore. If you want to go to the expense of having it printed at a professional printing shop, then here's the file. I mean, I guess they're worried about people copying it. I mean, that makes sense. They're worried about people just using it to build their own. But doesn't have any of the quickset 6 cuts. Oh yeah, it doesn't have the actual pin chamber. Yeah, I think that's what it is. That's funny. That's funny. So here's one thing I worked on last week. I don't know if y'all have ever had to deal with it or not. I do want to go get a little bit warm coffee because my coffee's going up. I'm gonna let you look at that for just a sec. Give me a sec. Let's go to dual screen. Hold on. Be right back. No, stay there. Oh. No, we're not going outside.
What?
Hey, dear, can I get another cup of coffee?
I don't know, Kenny.
Can you brew me another cup of coffee?
Oh my gosh.
Thank you, dear. Don't tell me about Tell. In case you haven't noticed, Tell is the commercial line at Lowe's, Home Depot, Lowe's, one of the two. And they sell panic devices. So I had a customer who apparently bought this, had to take it back twice because it was supposedly missing screws, and couldn't figure out how to get it on the door. So called us to put it on, but yeah, this was my first experience actually putting on a Tell panic device, and we can see the outside trim. So it came with the blank trim that came with this right here, this right here. That's his drill bit he had bought. He had it all laid out for me. And it came with that blank trim. He had bought a lever handle thinking that the lever handle could be like made to work with the panic bar, and I told him that wasn't possible, but it didn't have the through bolts for that trim in that. Now I don't know if they didn't send them, or if it was one of those parts that was missing. He just didn't know. But it didn't have through bolts. So the deal with those through bolts is it's smaller diameter than anybody else's through bolts. The smallest diameter ones that I had were Corbin's, the 8000 or the 800, 8000 panic bar, 3000, 1000, whatever. The old school that's been around forever panic bar are the smallest diameter ones. Unless you used, which I didn't have at the time, but I just realized that the ones that come with Sargent vertical rod panic devices to through bolt the top and bottom rail, if you're using the top and bottom latch mechanism, it comes with through bolts on those. Those actually, come to think about it, it's the first time I've actually even thought of that, but those would likely be small enough. But anyway, it's smaller diameter than even the Corbin Russell, which a lot of us who have been doing this for a while would have on hand. Or, of course, door closers. You save door closer bolts. that you don't use for pop-up instances like this. So I had to drill them out. I had to drill those holes out to fit the through bolts. And it was just like, oh my gosh. But then when I put it on, got it on the door, and got it working, I realized that it's actually seemed to be a better panic bar than the Marks, which y'all know my love for the Marks, and I'll probably get flamed for that. But besides, the only difference I saw was number one, and I can't remember what it is offhand, but I know I've done a video. It's out there somewhere about the Marks panic device, and I remember it not being non-serviceable, like the springs being non-replaceable, and that is an obvious replaceable spring. So win for tell over the Marks panic bar is it's built, and the reason I say or compare it to Marks because it kind of reminds me, you know, what is it? Chinese, Japanese parts all made in Taiwan. Chinese parts, Russian parts all made in Taiwan. Sure, it came out of the same factory, but the only difference is the Marks is not that painted aluminum. It's an actual stainless steel. And also you can see it's attached to the bar right there on the bottom, that bottom screw right there. Which means you could unscrew it and maybe even service it further. So honestly, besides the whole missing through bolt thing, you know, if I had the choices between the Marks and the Tell, I don't know. Having that spring being able to be replaced is a pretty dogging is pushing the bar down and you turn the Allen key and it keeps it down so that you can always just pull it open from the inside. So I mean, I honestly can't flame. I can, will, and always will flame lever handle commercial. I have to heavily quote that. Commercial lever handles with them because they're actually like tubular. I don't know if they still are, but they used to be tubular, playing like it's cylindrical lock. Dog's taking the dog to work. There you go. Did the dog come back? He did. What you doing down there, Jax, man? We can see you eyeing us. He's yeah, that's Jax.
Like, Daddy, just because you're home doesn't mean you have to pester me.
Stop pestering me. Dogging means something quite different in the UK. Yeah, don't do a Google search for dogging on the Urban Dictionary. I don't know what it says, but I'm sure it's not good. Decline says, thank you for the sticker.
You're welcome.
Might get banned. Yeah, gotta watch out for that when you're Googling stuff. Alright, so that was the panic device. What is this? What is this? Oh, and I get to deal with this Monday afternoon. It's like, what? I guess what I'm thinking there is that's an 1 3/8 door. Looks like it to me. And it's hard to find 1 3/8 door wraps. I'm gonna have to look through my stuff Monday morning and see. That's gonna be messy to fix. It really does need a door wrap though. I mean, yeah, that's everything about that. Even with a wrap, it's gonna be pretty horrible. I won't have to do much chiseling though, will I? What would you do to fix that door? I'm just gonna take with me a wrap. I mean, once I get it off and see the actual condition, which they're really just gonna have to yeah, and it's the 1 3/8. I gotta see which ones I have. Yeah, I'm not really a wood filler type person. I don't like wood filler at all, but that's the other edge of it there. And then do you have the hey, watch the cord. Hey, watch the cord. And then the frame itself. So yeah, I'm gonna have to bring drywall inserts. Everything about that whole setup. Yeah, that's a quick set deadbolt, but ugh. I honestly think they just need to get a carpenter and replace the door and frame. But yeah, and that's another problem is those doors, it being an 1 3/8, being a certain size, being a special size, it's going to be expensive. You know, you're talking about $800 to $1,500, but I don't know. That's pretty rough. That is pretty rough. I mean, if I was a carpenter, you could take the door off, you know, and do, what do you call it, a Frenchman? So don't Google that either, but paint's the only thing holding the door up. Yeah, I don't know what we're going to do about that. But the people are driving in 3 hours to meet with me, so... okay, I don't know why, but this popped up on my feed. This is a good idea to keep people from touching your doorknob. You wouldn't have to clean your doorknob if we could all have one. A Dutchman, that's it. Thank you, Hogan. Dutchman. Which also probably you probably shouldn't Google and go to Urban Dictionary to see what it says about it. So on that frame back there, I'm going to, worst case scenario is just put a security strip up, and then if they ever replace the door and frame, they can just take the strip off and put it back up there. I'll do something. I'll make it work. What else do we have? This, I talked about this on Twitter. Look at this stupid thing, the Flying Dutchman. Look at the Bosma. This is the Bosma by Agus. Yeah, you know people are running out of names when they come up with funny stuff like that. Is there anything you should search on the Urban Deck? Probably not. Probably not, Chris. This old house. Yeah, you'll immediately get a video if you do a search for a Dutchman on YouTube. You'll get this old house dude showing you how to do it. But you know, it's not. I don't take woodworking tools and take down a door. That's not my thing. That would be a carpenter's call. If I was bored as heck, then yeah, I could, but not my problem. And it doesn't look necessarily too bad in that picture, but then you hold your hands up to it. It's like she is reaching with two hands to turn it. Why are you looking at me funny?
What are you doing there? You look like you're either trying to milk a cow or...
It's a new thing, Wi-Fi lock. It's for the inside of the house, for the inside of the door.
That takes two hands?
It's pretty big.
No. Nobody's got time for that.
It's like a jelly jar stuck to your door. Searching used in locksmith searching. Yeah, that would get me demonetized, wouldn't it? Urban House Lock with the 3D printed key. Yeah, who was it? Starry Lock. I think Starry Lock had one of those. Did videos on one. I think it was Starry Lock has one. I saw somebody posting a picture or a video, 2 videos. I think I'm pretty sure it was Starry Lock got one and did videos. Why am I getting these pop-ups now on my browser after searching? I was only searching locksmith terms, dang it. Dang it. That's just crazy. And it's like Night Owl said, oh, so somebody just copied August Lock. which I've taken a few of those off. It's all DIY stuff, but I've taken a few off to have to rekey the doors, and yeah, they're ugly and they're big.
All right, Frank, coffee's ready.
Oh, thank you, dear. I'm gonna run and get some coffee real quick. That's probably give me just a second. I'm gonna let you look at this. The dog is not there, so let me grab some coffee.
He had a
And
break.
he had a what?
Break.
A braid.
Puppy break.
No. Jackman, we'll get back in the camera.
Oh. This stuff is just so rank.
Do what?
It's so rank.
I'll wait, go throw them in the camera for you, dang it. Give Jack the head and come over there. No. Oh, yeah, over in his spot.
I am. Pushy. You can't tell if I'm in this spot. Oh, goodness. Where is he? No. Oh, I can't tell. You have the camera off, so I can't tell. Well, no, that's... Guys, we treat our pups so well. Oh, wait. There it is. Nope. There we go. This nasty smelling thing, y'all be so happy you can't smell this, is a beef lung. Deflated. Yeah. I can't see anything.
Beef lung.
Oh. Sit down. Lady. Do you want this? Now I'm just being mean about it. Okay. Bye.
Oh, so
He's
you-
not going to eat in public. Oh. There you go.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that also is pretty beat up. This was a call that it just started acting up. No way. What the heck kind of also thumb trying? That's on a deadbolt. That's their acid deadbolt. No, that's an acid deadbolt. It's their low security version. Single cylinder standard acid deadbolt that's been sold forever here in the US anyway. That's the thumb turn that comes with it. It's got a little set screw that holds it on and that cap pops off. Not easily sometimes, but it does pop off. And then you have the two 1/4 inch bolts through there. Yeah, that beef lung smells really bad too.
The other one's there.
You know, pig ears from time to time. We used to do the pig ears, but ours have a weak stomach, so. Yeah, they've been using pliers on that. The whole inside of it was rusted. It had been on the door with no service for 13 years, I know, because I put it there. 13 years with no lubrication. So it was pretty rough. And it broke the tailpiece, of course. That has a tailpiece coming off, just a short one that go into each side of the latch. And yeah, it had broken.
The counter.
So, who's being bad?
What? Somebody put her nose on the counter where it didn't belong.
Just in case you're missing the shop, y'all. Oh, this is being bad. I'm gonna do while we're looking at keys. Hold on, I did want to try something real quick just to see. So hold on just a sec. Let me go into studio mode. I want to try this because just because. So give me just a second. I just want to see if it bogs us down. Hopefully, no. Stop. I think it's gonna bog us down. I just want to see if it does. So maybe like super bad idea to do here, Jason, but we're gonna try it just because I want to see if it's possible. And if it's possible, we're gonna try it. Okay. And then do that. That's alright. Oh, yeah, it's bogging down the video, isn't it? This, okay, that, and then, okay, so yeah, alright, okay, oh, this, okay, that, and then, okay, hey, I think we should be seeing a live view of the shop right now. Let's see, I don't know how bad the video itself is bogging down, so I just wanted to try this. It is, it's dead and Fonder, and hey, Fonder. It's just, okay, that, and then, okay. Hey, I think we should be seeing a live view of the shop right now. Let's see, I don't know how bad the video itself is bogging down, so I just wanted to try this. Having to go through, it is, it's dead and Fonder, and hey, Fonder. The feed itself is having a resolve there, so. Hey, I think just checking in to see what's going on. Seeing a live view of the shop right now. Absolutely, nothing, which is the video itself is bogging down, so I just wanted to try this. Having to go through, it is, it's dead and Fonder, and hey, Fonder. The feed itself is having a resolve there, so. Hey, just checking in to see what's going on. Seeing a live view of the shop right now. Absolutely, nothing, which is the video itself is bogging down, so I just wanted to try this. Having to go through, it is, it's dead and Fonder, and hey, Fonder. The feed itself is having a resolve there, so. And position. And stop it. Now I need to go back and see how bad it screwed us up with the video. Probably was a, yep, very bad idea. Very bad idea, Jason. All right, so let's refeed, reconnect. Oh, yep. That's what I was worried about. I wanted to see. That's what I was kind of worried about. Was it bogging down? So now we're gonna have to wait till it all resolves again before we continue with the live, which we still have a couple other things that I wanted to talk about. So let's let it resolve. Dang it! Dang it! I don't know what happened. I'm gonna have to go back over the video to see what happened. That y'all are talking about the audio being crazy and House of Mirrors. What? I don't know what happened on the video. Wow. Okay. Triple audio. Oops. Wes said the parking spaces are empty. That's funny. Too many graphics for home internet. Yep. All right. HKS. Good luck to you. You're going out to work. Oh, I'm not working today. Kim is going to make me go to the farmer's market though. Okay, let's hope that stabilizes here. I think it's catching up to us again. It didn't like that at all, did it? Didn't like that at all. Still behind. Not as bad, but it's still slow. What the heck? We don't know. There's nobody over there. Hey, sweet girl. What's up? Go check Jack's spot. Come over here. Check the cam for me, yes? Come over here. No, you goof nut. Hey, my buttons have stopped working. That is awesome. So this is why I don't stream from home. farmer's market's code for the liquor store. Yeah, I wish. Actually, it's actually a farmer's market. But I can get some boiled peanuts, maybe. Okay, refresh that one. Well, that was trippy. Talk about trippy. Okay, so then put this back and let's see. Let's get it going back because I can't really do Jason Reed's real heartily today because the dogs would freak out probably if I got too excited. Oh, come on, wake up, camera. Let's kill this. Boiled peanuts are, yes, peanuts that are boiled with salt. Ooh, spiking red. We're screwed on the video, y'all. Hold up. Yeah, they're peanuts that are boiled. That's the only reason I want to go. How do we get back on the sub camera? Okay. Let's try this again. Oh, totally frozen. Wow. Sorry about going back and forth, y'all. It's just trying to get the feed straightened out. Still slow motion. Oh, the joys. Dropped frames. 867. Woo! Woo wee! You can buy fireworks, but they're illegal to use. That's ridiculous. I'm not a fan of fireworks because of the dogs. Don't oversell it, Wes. Slightly slimy. Even as true as it is, don't oversell it. Just doesn't sound good. Oh, come on. I have to move the other camera, I guess. Mr. Beast channel on YouTube just spent a lot of money on fireworks on his latest video. He spent a ton of money on fireworks, like 600 grand worth of fireworks. So if you want to see some explosions, go to Mr. Beast's channel and check it out. I like the drones. If I had the money, I would totally buy that many drones and like fly them up in Fondren and write bad words to people parking illegally. Get out of that spot. Still seem a little frozen on the camera, unfortunately. So that's what I'm kind of waiting to do anything else before I notice it getting better. Worst case scenario is I'll go over there and unhook it and hook it back up. Yeah, Southpaw said boiled peanuts out of the back of somebody's van parked on the side of the road. That's how you do things. That's how boiled peanuts are sold. Slow? Are you still slow? You are still slow. Oh, that's driving me crazy, y'all.
Short trip.
Hey, no comments from the boiled peanut gallery. Did y'all like how I did that? One more time, reconnect. One more time before I actually go unplug it and try to reconnect. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go unplug it. It's like working in the program okay, but not really online. Oh, ooh, we've got crashing. We've got no viewers showing on. I think my Stream Deck crashed too, y'all. That's bad. All right, let me switch to the subcam. I'm gonna go try to get this this main cam sorted out real quick. So let's switch to this. Let's see, go there. I don't know how good a condition it's in, but let's just totally reboot that thing. I don't know if that's gonna work for us or not, but we'll give it a shot. Oh, it's frozen. Okay, y'all give me just a sec. Even more of just a sec because I totally froze my other camera. Is that what's it doing? Is it? Okay, is that back? Okay, so we're going to see what that does. All right, take care, Ronald Williams. Thanks for tuning in today. You have a good weekend. If we don't get the feed straightened out very soon, I may just end this with an audio thing. With the audio only. We knew this might be an issue, so at least I gave it a shot, right? Let's go to this screen. That way I can watch both cameras and we can see everybody who might be having to leave. Yeah, I don't know. That's just weird. We can't get Jack over there to see if he will move for us or anything. Thank you, not Jax.
Doesn't seem to be.
There is no.
Can you just turn it off?
No. Oh, it's frozen too. Hold on, stay there for a sec. I hadn't refreshed it lately. That's weird. Well, it's not coming up, so thanks for trying. I think we just have a whole lot of frozen stuff going on here. Get out of studio mode, see if that'll help. And I had a little bit more content, and I was going to do a Jason reads, but I don't think we should since we don't have a good feed. So I guess we're just going to have to wait Wait for next week for Jason Reeds or anything useful to come out of a. Yeah, I think I screwed up really bad by doing the feed from the shop. That was a mistake. But now I know how much of a mistake it is, right? Dump coffee on the router. Yes. It does need more. It does need more coffee, doesn't it? Let's try a couple more refreshes, and then I'm not going to touch the computer for just a minute. And we'll just watch. Looks like it's trying to sort out just a little bit, but Jason Reeds would be like an audiobook. That just it just didn't work out right. We have expressions and stuff like that. It seems to be catching up a little bit. Okay. Yeah, main cam's coming back up. We're good. Let's hold on. Do I have my content ready? I don't really have. Yeah, I saw that you found at the very beginning. I saw that you had the only program open really is the YouTube. It's not that. It's normalizing. It just spiked because of me going and doing that feed from the shop. And now it just has to work itself out. So it's too far behind. I don't feel comfortable doing Jason Reeds when it's so far behind, y'all. Jason drinks in slow motion. It'd be Jason Reeds in slow motion. It's getting close, yeah. That's why I'm not touching the. But see, even now my CPU is spiked up to 70%. The only thing running is the folder, YouTube, and the thing. So literally, it's all in the program. It's still kind of catching heck from what I tried to do a second ago. Let's see if I can maybe get rid of the iPad. Maybe get rid of that. I don't know if it's going to affect anything or not. Yeah, let's take this out, and we'll just remove it completely. Yes, there we go. Maybe that was still messing around. Let's see. Reconnect. Okay. All right. Is it back? Is it back? I think so. You can't drop your graphics in OBS while you're streaming. You can't really change a whole lot while you're streaming. So you just have to let it straighten itself out. Okay, we're good. We're good. Oh, is it back? Did it just start back? Oh! Oh!
Better take advantage of it.
Oh! Okay, let's let me go get my. I brought my hat home, y'all, just in case we're able to do Jason Reeds. Now the dogs. Now this is the moment where the dogs are gonna freak out, right? Hey, Issa. I got Issa right here on the ground beside me. What's up? What's up? What you think about that? She's looking at me like, what the heck? What the heck are you wearing, Dad? All right, so I didn't finish. We'll finish it up over here. I do have a few articles that we can look at. I didn't get to the last one, but and also I realized that I didn't bring my folder. So I'm gonna have to very carefully do this. Let's see. Let's see if I hold this right here. Oh, okay. There we go. I could change. I could change this. Let's see if this works better. What are you looking at? Nope. That's me frozen from way earlier. I shouldn't have done that either. Oh no. I was trying to get a better angle so that I could... You gonna reconnect? Oh, thank you. Hi, y'all. Hi, y'all. I don't know. Let's see if I can move this. Oh, and I did get an iPad screen. So for those of you who watched my video on how I set up for this, I finally got an iPad holder. Getting professional. Too bad I can't keep it together for live. Then I'd really be professional. Let's switch to that camera. Alrighty, this is from October of 1980. 1980, y'all. Oh. We can show this. $1980 designs right there. I've still got some of those. I've still got that Claremont. This is actually, it says it's Arrow, but Schlage had one that was just like that and just like that. I've still got this, so what is this? An original and unique system. Pick Masters. Look at this. Look at that. Only bad thing about this is I can only pull comments up over here. Yeah, they're ancient Schlage styles. Yeah, it's totally printed backwards, y'all. Look at that thing. Oh, look at all those, hold up. Look at all the choices there. I'm gonna hold this up for just a minute, let you see all the choices that we have. I can't get rid of the backwards part of it, but learn to read backwards. It'll help you in life. So a whole bunch of different ones. Faux show. A whole bunch of different ones. Oh shoot. That was bad, Jason. Go back. I'm gonna have to leave it on that camera, y'all. I'm gonna have to leave it on that camera. Y'all didn't see that. Y'all didn't see that. Okay, so in 1980, we have a bunch of ads. Hey, bunch of ads. All right, so we ready? We ready to go? We got this worked out. Gotcha. Okay. All right. That's good. I got the lock force symbol there. Okay, so remember we're October of 1980. This is random notes for pumpkin time. For pumpkin time, it's October. Hey. And this is just like 4 short paragraphs of literally, like it says, random notes. It's kind of bright. This is kind of bright, isn't it, y'all? Set the mood. Got mood lighting. Is that better? Is it a little less harsh? No one saw that, Night Owl. Thank you for pointing that out too. All right. Is that better? Mood lighting. Let me stretch that a little bit here. All right, random makes it dark. You're not supposed to read without good lighting, y'all. So I'm risking my. Good thing I got my glasses on, right? I just got back from New York City. Like most people, I have a love-hate affair going on with that town. Cam, is that true?
I still love it, so.
Right, Al, is that true? Just got back from New York City. Like most people, I have a love-hate affair going with that town. Even coming from a large city like Chicago. What's up, Zachary? I feel awed by the size of the place and the numbers of people crowded onto Manhattan Island. A real surprise is the terrific lesson in economics you get by visiting New York City. For example, well, he didn't say city. I know he said New York, so I'm assuming he went to New York City. For example, when you order orange juice, 1/2 of a cantaloupe, which is nasty, toast and coffee, you receive a bill for $9.75. Can you imagine that? $9.75.
That's reasonable now.
Orange juice, 1/2 of a cantaloupe, a whole half of a cantaloupe, toast and coffee, you receive a bill for $9.75. Can you imagine the gall of them charging $9.75 in 1980? Now that's economics. If locksmiths could figure out how to price their services like a fancy schmancy, I added the schmancy, hotel restaurant does, you might see Mercedes-Benz service trucks turning the corner in no time. So that's that. Just people getting stuff off their chest, you know. That's how they did it in 1980. Was they mailed into the magazine.
Wonder how much jelly had in his hair.
He was from Chicago.
So.
I don't know.
80s was big hair. I know.
Okay, next paragraph. Or next write-in. I goofed. Last month I wrote about a film called Thief. And they misspelled thief, by the way. T-H-E-I-F. I don't know if that's purposeful or if that's what it is. Which depicts actual methods in opening a safe and locksmiths who were trying to stop or modify the film. I said that the movie has not been made yet, but in fact it has. Ooh. My understanding is that they finished shooting it and it is being edited. At last word, there was not much hope of keeping this film under control. So expect some fireworks when that movie hits the public. Does anybody know of a movie called Thief misspelled? Or if they actually just misspelled thief? T-H-E-I-F. Have to get on IMDb for that, if it even made it. The 1981 James Caan film? Is that it? Thief? Was it misspelled? This is a wildly uncomfortable chair for me to be sitting into. They just misspelled it. Okay. Okay, next paragraph. That was it. That was all I wanted to say. In the August 1980 issue of Entrepreneur magazine, there's an interesting article written on the benefits of becoming a locksmith. Much of the article is well written, but the figures they quote in the article and the marketing they suggest are far from reality. For example, one paragraph is titled, "You're Selling Fear," and contains this juicy quote. The prime motivator to use is fear. Fear of being robbed, ripped off, attacked. Sadly for them, but happily for you as a newcomer to the business. Most locksmiths don't capitalize on this much at all. Locked into their craftsman, tradesman, repairman image of themselves, they limit their profit potential in doing so. Right there before your very eyes is the reason I have been harping about educating the public. This writer, an intelligent person, who obviously did some homework on this article, is convinced that locksmiths are mostly a bunch of hayseed mechanics. Hayseed. In 1980, that was probably rude to call you a hayseed mechanic. who know nothing about their business other than the methods of fixing locks. What nonsense! Granted, many locksmiths have a lot to learn about marketing their services, but the majority are pretty savvy about business in general. The article is about a 50-50 mix of accurate information and some general guesses related to the business of locksmithing. Many of the addresses given in the article are wrong, and it even lists some businesses that no longer exist. I'm not sure if this article will do more harm than good, but all they had to do was ask people in the industry, and they would have painted a more accurate picture of the locksmith for sure. So basically, he was bitching that they didn't come to him to ask him what he thought. What you think about these times, boy? Well, I just think that this is how it should be, in my opinions, the correct opinion. This is like Facebook for locksmiths in the 1980s, or Reddit, maybe Facebook or Reddit. And lastly, wait a minute. The question on whether or not we should give extensive coverage to conventions keeps cropping up. The majority of mail I get, presumably the editor here, tells me to cut the garbage, meaning convention coverage, and give us more technical stuff. Exactly. We want to see the technical stuff. Cut out that garbage. However, I realize that the convention organizers and the people who do not attend the shows might be interested. So it's your turn to sound off. Yeah, that was just the editor saying. Okay. Flipping over to a title, another letter coming in. Okay, remember this is this is Anonymous. Anonymous wrote this letter back in 1980, y'all. Reader advocates complete honesty. I was aghast. As I start reading through more and get into it, we may have to adopt this persona, but I was aghast when I read in another publication that some locksmiths actually hide their Slim Jim type tool when they are opening cars for the hapless motorist that has locked their keys in their car. What do these guardians of the secrets of locksmithing think they are hiding? Some secret method only known to a few professional locksmiths? Policemen, auto shop owners, restaurant attendants, parking lot ticket takers, and anyone else that sends $4.95 to U.S. General and asks for the tool with the clearly illustrated directions. Come on, you people, get serious. Jeez. Be honest with the customer. Do not lie to him, them, her, him, them, her, him, whoever. When a person asks what I'm doing with my Slim Jim, I tell him that I'm activating the back of the lock's tailpiece to open the car. He asks me if it's illegal to have one of those types of tools, if he is not a locksmith, and I tell him, no. When a person asks what I'm doing, wait a minute, I just read that. As I'm opening a safe, and the customer asks what I'm doing, I tell him that I'm making a hole in the safe so I can see the inner mechanism and offer him a look. He does not understand what he is seeing, but he does not care. You have been truthful with him, and he appreciates it. If a customer wants to see me rekey a lock, I show him how. They really like the colors of all the little tumblers in my kit. He didn't say tumblers, but I put that in just for just benefit there. I will not sell or even let anyone handle my tool. Including lockpicks. Nobody's messing with my lockpicks. But I do not hide my services from them either. Truth and honesty will come across to the customer, and they will appreciate your services. People do not want a locksmith magician who pulls a trick out of his lock, who pulls a trick out of his locked vehicle. They honestly most do, and then does not explain it. Honestly, most do. They are not paying to be fooled or tricked or even bamboozled. That was in there. This is just my opinion, but my customers like me. They love me. They love me. And recommend me. And I would say about 50% of my new business is by word of mouth from old customers that are pleased with my services. So thank you, Mr. Anonymous, for sending in your letter. Yep, in 1980. I really want to send in. Oh, it says this application. I still want to send in. We really need to do a video where I cut one of these from like 1980 and send it in. You can get 1 year for $18 for this publication. Why did I mark this page? Okay, here we go. This is from Andrew in New Jersey from 1980. In the section where people send in like hints and tips and stuff like that. And I marked this because really, snapping to a Slim Jim. Really, this is just to point something out here about picks, all right? Remember, 1980. If I can put a big 1980, we're in 1980. I really do need a nice little graphic up here for Jason Reeves, don't I? Because, like, if you're just coming to this channel and you come into this section and I'm sitting here doing this, you're like, what in the heck did I step into? So just imagine 1980. One day we'll get that down. I wish to make a suggestion in your section concerning lockpick design. Many of the lockpicks on today's market are quite impressive looking. Chrome handles, vinyl handles, fancy design, etc. However, there seems to be one major factor that is overlooked in their designs, and that is the feel. More than anything else, the locksmith must feel the interior workings of the lock. The small clicks, the sudden turns. The longer the blade of the pick and the bulkier the handle, the more these sensitive necessities will be dissipated. A lot of big words right there. Hence, the locksmith will be less able to feel his progress in picking a lock. The suggestion I have to offer is for serious locksmiths only. I've been making my own picks for many years with little or no difficulty from various spring steel stock, and believe it or not, used hacksaw blades. The pick size has been shortened to half of the commercial size, approximately 2¼ inches. 2¼ inches. Hopefully he means the blade. The easiest method for increasing the sensitivity of the lockpick is to merely purchase the cheaper, less impressive picks and cut them down by using a light-duty bench grinder. And you can shape the handle to your own specifications. The results will prove to be overwhelming, and you'll wonder why you haven't thought of it sooner. I'm just pointing out there that since 1980, people have been making lockpicks. And since obviously before then, but it's just kind of funny when you see people who we've got Sparrows, we've got HPC, we've got Peterson, and all the other big lockpick manufacturers, and then you have a whole bunch of people that make custom picks. So basically, that's he was just, I don't know, what is he bitching about? What is he bitching about that for? I don't know. And he just wanted to make his voice heard, right? I marked this as about a burglary, and it is underdoor tools. This is an underdoor tool. I was recently involved in helping investigate 2 consecutive burglaries at a local frat organization where entrance was gained through the outside double doors by tripping a Cowneer panic bar with a piece of wire. Now, this was one of those back in the 80s. I know why I brought this up. You know, it had the bar, an exposed bar, so they don't like those now. That's why most panic bars you see are flush on the door, like that tail that we talked about earlier. But back in the day, it was just a bar, and you could stick your arm in there. So what happened is they would, you know, people could get their arms stuck in that panic bar. Fire hydrant hoses would get stuck in there. That's why they pushed away from those open bar designs. And these are on a glass door with 2-point mechanisms, bottom and top. So in the case, it's hard to show without a picture, but the case is, you know, about this wide. It actually may or may not, I don't know if it does. No, it does not have the horizontal one of the webs. It's simply up and down. It occurred to me that this problem has been discussed in locksmith publications recently, and that the best solution submitted to date was to secure the doors with a hasp and an American padlock. That's right. The best solution in 1980 to keep your Calneer doors with vertical rod panic devices closed was to slap a master padlock he didn't say. He said an American hasp and padlock. A solution that I consider makeshift and cumbersome, not wildly fire code not compliant. But again, 1980, right? Following the first break-in, members of the club installed a full-length guard on the inside of the inactive door, overlapping the active door by a ½ inch. Oh, dang it, that thing broke, didn't it? It did break. I forgot the camera was crashed. I was trying to get the camera back up because Chat came back, but let me go see if I can plug that back in since he's back. Hold on just a sec, y'all. Ugh, that's horrible. Horrible. I probably shouldn't have done that. Yep, it fried out. Oh no! I thought we were good and stable. Ooh wee. Hold on, let's see if we can get this back. Shouldn't have done that, Jason. Bad Jason. Oh, I was doing so good. Wow, that is weird. Hold on. Okay. Did it connect? No, it didn't connect, did it? Awesome. Let's go. Let's see if we can reconnect one more time. That was silly, Jason. See if that camera's back now, because I just froze up. Not very well. Oh, man, I just royally. I am not fond of today's live. I'm not fond of streaming from home, y'all. Long story short, it was basically they put a pin in the. Is that going now? Is that going? Let's pull this over here and see if we're going again. Okay, good. Right here. This is just horrible. This is just horrible, y'all. I knew I should have driven to the shop for this. But yeah, basically he put in a pin in the top to keep you from pressing it down, which again is wildly not cool. Not cool, y'all. Video's been out since the tubular key machine. Figures. Alright, well, that was it in 1980, y'all. That's all I had marked. So, night, Don. Thanks for joining in. You have a good rest of your weekend. A black and white filter applied. That's a good idea. That is a good idea too. We should put those when we actually have a good feed. Okay, now the CPU's dropped. We should be back with video. Looking at that. I don't know why it dropped from 70% to 36%, but yeah, it's good now. Just dang it. Dang it, dang it, y'all. Can't even say dang it West. I'm going to say dang it Comcast or Xfinity. Horrible, horrible feed, y'all. But thank you for joining in. I appreciate everybody who has joined in and is still here. Sorry again about that. There's really not a whole lot I can do or say about it, but hey, what's up? You're off camera, you know that, right?
Yeah. I said I would stay quiet during all of us.
Yeah.
Oh,
So you're going to come look over my shoulder?
Well, looking over your shoulder would be this.
I don't know. You want to wear the hat?
Mm-mm.
Kim should wear her own hat.
Won't work with ponytail.
I'm feeling that.
Well, you know there is a solution to that, right? Right? Don't pretend like you're reading in your notes.
No, I'm reading that. Video's great now. Perfect video. Don't touch any buttons. Don't mess with the buttons. We're not going to anymore. But honestly, again, because I was having to... Okay, let's do this. I do have to touch one button. I'm going to touch one button. Here we go. Because I want to show you all this. Check it out. This is in a 1984. We're pretty far behind on video, but this is a 1984 ad for HPC tool carriers. Does anybody own one of those aprons? That would be awesome. Stream's good for a few minutes. Well, it's actually still far behind on mine. But again, I didn't get a chance to read a whole lot of this just because I was not expecting to have to really be able to have time to do one of these today. And lastly, let's see. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I'm like a minute behind, really. So we have kind of a jokey one that we'll finish with now that that's caught up. Kind of a jokey one. This seems to be like it would maybe out of New York. No, it's out of Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania. HPC tool carriers. All right. Thanks for joining in, Nathan. I appreciate it. All right, so delis get a slice of locksmith business. That's right, delis. And that's why I started off by saying that anybody in New York, we don't really have delis here. I mean, we got like fake delis.
We used to have a good deli.
Old-time
deli.
Old-time deli was just a New York Jewish deli. But what I was used to, that was 20 years ago.
I know.
Yeah.
I wish they'd come back.
Delis get slice of locksmith business. That's right. The delis are getting a slice of the locksmith business. The boys and I at can I say that? I'm not going to say that. The boys and I at our shop were sitting around chewing the fat. I don't know what Pennsylvania. I don't know what a Pennsylvania. What's a Pennsylvania accent like?
Am I from Pennsylvania?
I don't know. I don't know what a Pennsylvania accent would be like.
Just read like a normal person.
Read like a normal person. Read like a normal person.
I know.
I don't know how to do that.
I know.
The boys and I at so-and-so were sitting around chewing the fat. We prefer Crisco. What? Don't interrupt Jason Reeds. We were chewing the fat. We prefer Crisco. I don't know. I don't know what that's about. We've worked up a mighty important question. Not to mention a swell sweat for your column. Not to mention a swell sweat for your column. See, the way he's writing, I really feel like he's got a very unique accent here. It seems everybody and their brother is jumping into the locksmith industry nowadays. All the department stores, drugstores, home improvement stores, etc. All these facilities are gaining strong strides and making a substantial impact on the profits of us little guys. Now, the straw that broke Muhammad the camel's back, I don't know why he named his camel Muhammad, delis. Yes, your common local deli that sells sandwiches, sodas, and now locks. Imagine this, if you will. There I was, standing in line, my deli number in hand, ready to shout out my usual order for a spaghetti, crushed egg and mayo, and bean sprouts on a hard roll.
Ew, God, I just threw up.
My usual order for spaghetti, crushed egg, mayo, and bean sprouts on a hard roll, when a small woman with a raspy voice bellowed out, "Give me half a pound of lox and 6 bagels." You're probably standing beside yourself right now, as I was, in total disbelief. The common deli stooping ever so low as to sell locks in a totally unconventional sales environment. This leads me to my simple question for your column. What can we do about it? Locks, get it? Locks, smoke salmon. In case you don't know what locks are, locks is LOX, smoke salmon. So him and his bros from Pennsylvania, they felt they had to get that letter into the editor. I've got Facebook for the 80s, y'all. Facebook for the 80s.
Should have been Spank just for the order itself.
Wish we still had to write in things like this. I'm not going to read that. It's too long. That's a really long story. It's just about taking apart a car door, and they bitch back and forth with the customer. It's a full page article on how you top this. Again, we're in 1989 now. But basically, it boils down to just bitching back and forth with the customer about money. It's so funny. We've talked about this before, but yeah, a lot of it was just, it's like a vent. It's a vent for locksmiths to be able to get it off their back. So that's it. That's it on Jason Reeds. No big deal. I have one more here, but I didn't have a chance to flip through anything, so I'm just going to flip through it here just to see if I spy anything out of the ordinary. I don't think I will. This is actually a different publication. Let me scan it. Ooh, what is this? This is 92. We're getting on up there so where some of y'all were actually still doing this. Unicorn and Locksmith. I can't say that. The Lock owned the magazine? Really? Unicorn owned this magazine? Anyway, he wrote a letter saying he was very upset at Ilco and this magazine because they offer free training programs to True Value stores, teaching them to pick locks. What in the hell? What in the hell's wrong with you? Magazine teaching people to pick locks is insane. Brad said that. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got for you. Let's see. This is forgive me for doing that. Sometimes customers just want you to do things. So, gotta love putting in new tech on old tech. And that's actually the first one of those no key versions that I've ever put or taken apart and used. I kind of like the key version better. I don't know why. That one just seemed kind of shaky. But I hate. You see the sight line? You got 2.5 and then 2 3/8. But actually, it's not that bad on that one. Only thing about those older doors is you have this right here. Where did I name that? Forgive me, and then this. That's the only thing about putting on deadbolts on those metal doors. Any of you guys have that to deal with? That is like copper strip flashing. That's what they used in the on the doors to keep it from keep it airtight, sealed better. So yeah, that's what you call the chisel killer. Kills your chisels when you have to go put it on the door. And that is it. Did I get rid of all of this? I want to be able to clean this out. I think I did. We talked about that. This was what was on Reddit. MTech deadbolt. I saw that as I was going over like yesterday or something, just trying to find additional info. This was the worst thing about MTech, is the retainer pin. That is the #1 biggest problem with MTech, is this stupid retainer pin right there. And somebody used apparently a nail or something to try to keep it in. I hate MTech simply for that reason right there. Oh, and lastly, I have this up here too. Yes, we are now ending prohibition in Mississippi. That's right. Mississippi had 29, still has 29 dry counties, and each one of those municipalities gets to do an election and a vote and all that to still be able to do it. So technically, there are still 29 dry counties, but technically not. It's like they are, but they're not. They're not, but they are. So, and I'm guessing some of them are going to remain. Some of them are going to remain dry, just because, as Mississippi has shown with the flag vote, we got a new flag, or we're going to have a new flag coming. Got rid of that old thing, and yeah, that all popped in at the same time.
Oh, so, don't forget the animal cruelty bill.
And the animal cruelty bill. Yep. So that was weird things. And then after those 3 things, or after, I don't know how many they ended up doing, but after that, they were like, okay, we'll be back in October. The House of Representatives and Senators are just weird, because it's like they work hard for 2 or 3 days, and then they're like, okay, we'll be off for 3 months. October 3 months.
Yes.
I think somebody had a top of the keyway wrench fall down on the floor. That's horrible. I don't think they're. Yeah, it really depends on what it is. It may not work. May not. So anyway, that is it. We are done for this Saturday. It's 1 o'clock. I made it through 2 hours. Sorry about all the problem, y'all. Yay, Jason, that good.
Excuse me.
God bless you. God bless you.
He's taking me to the farmer's market.
And it's not code for liquor store.
No. No.
So yes. Thanks for tuning in. Let's just jump to this, even though it might screw something up. We'll get rid of. Let me get rid of this subcam because it's frozen. Yeah, put that right there. And let everybody say goodbye to everybody else and be on the videos. Move this around here. Let me make that bigger. What's up? What's up? It's got blue guy and orange guy on here. So hopefully, if you have not gotten your stickers yet, you will get the rest of them. Kim will be sending out another batch tomorrow, but we got about, what, 30 out, didn't we? 20 or 30?
I gave up counting. It was, yeah, about that.
Something like that. So, yeah, 1 o'clock.
Oh, so I read an email. Somebody's looking for another holographic sticker, and sorry guys, we're only down to like 1 or 2, and we're keeping them
Until the next sale comes
Yeah, when the next sale comes up, unless there's something else that you want to make holographic or what have you.
Well, that's why we had this this symbol. Oh, I don't have it here, but that's why Wes made that clear one to try to see if it would see if it would turn, that clear one that he made.
Oh, yeah.
With no colors.
Yeah. So, but yeah, to answer that question, I'm sorry.
If you were the proud owner of a holographic
original
Lock Force sticker, then you rock.
But yeah, so
and
when
yeah,
we get more
okay.
stuff, I'll send them out randomly to people. But
yeah, I'm not really fond of this whole mask.
He's kind of
thing
small.
Is sucking. What?
The little blue guy, he's kind of small.
I like the
He was
little.
bigger.
I like
the
that.
other
I like
size.
the smaller ones.
She didn't say that.
Everybody's saying bye.
Bye guys. Oh, bye guys.
Yes, everybody have a good 4th of July.
Yes.
If you're an American. If you're an American, have a good Independence Day. If you're not, or if you don't celebrate Independence Day,
Happy Saturday.
Happy Saturday. Happy weekend. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. And sorry about the little technical glitches we had, but that could have happened at the shop too. I think it's mostly we know what not to do. We see this, which this is all experimental stuff.
They like my glasses. I can't see because there's a line running through it, but thank you. They've been a favorite.
She needs a new prescription.
I do.
Obviously. Who's that? What'd they say? Who would they say?
Well, now you got a red line running through it, so.
Yep. And thanks for everybody who has tuned in. For spending your holiday or for a couple hours here with us. We appreciate it. Yes, Lock Force.
And the puffers say bye.
Disassemble. We'll go ahead and kill that. Doop, doop,
No.
doop.
Bye, dude.
That may be where it lives for a while. Since
Really?
we have the one. Well, we have the one at the shop.
No, that's true.
Just come in, get some Lock Force mojo. Mojo. Yep. Thanks again, everybody. Y'all have a great one. Have a great weekend. Go do something fun if you're going to, and we'll catch you next week. I've got a video that I've got filmed right now that needs to be edited. That's going to be on the next thing that should be out is either an opening / thing on LSDA locks, because our distributor, who I've discovered does watch our video, 3 Qs. First one is he sent me an empty pin box as a packing. That was my first clue. And then my second clue was no more shredded invoices. They're sending regular packing instead of shredded invoices. And the third one was they sent me 2 deadbolts because I had mentioned that they didn't have LSDA deadbolts, and they sent me ones, but they weren't quite the ones I was talking about. So I've got a video that's either a unboxing / talk about those deadbolts, or just to talk about those deadbolts. And then I made a key for antique thing that wasn't that big of a deal, so I don't know if it's ever going to be put out, because it was just trying to, no, that desk drawer thing.
Oh, yeah.
But it was just one lever. So anyway, y'all have a great one. We appreciate y'all for stopping in, and we'll catch you next video.
Bye, guys.
Oh, my thing worked again. That didn't work last time.
Okay.
See y'all next video.
Can I hit the danger button?
No, it's over with.
Damn.
There's no more danger unless you hit the danger button.
Okay. I just.